Hi Leo, welcome to your love and romance reading for 18. This is a general reading, so for further messages, please check your Venus, Moon and Rising sign videos. Don't forget to cross-watch your love interest reading as well. And if you would like a private reading with me, all the information you need is in the description link. So I just want to start by saying that I know I didn't do a number reading for you guys. I only got round to doing 3 signs. I had to take a break. I was drained of energy, so that's why there was no reading for you guys, so I am sorry about that. So thank you for being patient with me, and I will, as I usually am, be consistent in the monthly readings. Okay, so yeah, I just needed that little break. So let's get into your reading. So here we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, so you guys are really cautious. So what's funny is another sign had the exact same 2 cards in the same place, so you are being very, very, very cautious. Okay, and we have the Empress here. Okay, so I'm going to see why the Empress is here. So it's kind of like you're being cautious about whether or not to grow with this person, to expand with this person, because the Empress represents growth, fertility. Some of you might be worried that you're pregnant, or you might be worried that you're about maybe having a child with this person. So some of you might be seeing someone who has a crazy baby mum. You know, the Empress can represent a mother figure. So there's many different ways that this can play out. But, you know, so take as it resonates with you. So why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? Okay, yeah, so here we have the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you were worried about investing time, putting effort in to this situation, you know, because it's like, is it going to grow? Is it not going to grow? You know, what's going to happen if I do invest time in this person? That type of thing. Okay. So how you feel about this situation is passion. So you do feel like, you know, you have some kind of passion for this person. And we have the 4 of Ariel, but it's like, I feel like you're being a little bit stubborn, or you feel like this person is being a little bit stubborn. It's like the passion's there, but there's a bit of resistance to it. So when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So one of you is resisting the passion that is between you both, okay? And it could be due to a lack of confidence, because you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So upright, the Queen of Wands represents passion. She's confident. She's got a lot of vitality. So let's see why the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Clarification on the Queen of Wands in reverse. Clarification on the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay, so some of you are being a little bit hesitant because you don't want to get heartbroken. So some of you are not confident in this situation because you've got the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. So you're resisting putting too much energy into it in case you get hurt. That's how you're feeling right now. Even though you do like this person, there's a lot of passion there, you're being hesitant. So what you want. So we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you do have a bond, or you're forming a bond with this person. Some of you might want to get to know this person a little bit more. And I feel like with the Page of Michael, you're doing a little bit of detective work. You know, this is a card of like spy and that type of thing. So you might be watching this person's social media. You might be you know, so say if you've got like mutual friends or whatever, you might be asking those people about this person, trying to find out information. Okay, and I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like you're trying to work the situation out by getting to know this person, or that's how you want to handle this situation. So how they feel. So we have engagement. So they do want commitment, okay, but at the same time they are focused on themselves. And we've got the 5 of Wands. So there have been arguments. So let's see why we've got the 5 of Wands here. So the 5 of Wands represents arguments, conflicts. So they're either conflicted with the situation, or they just feel as though there's been a lot of arguments and they're not kind of moving on from these arguments. So clarification on the 5 of Wands. Yeah, the World. So this person wants to have an end to arguments or conflicts. They just want closure. They don't want to argue anymore. Okay, so clarification on engagement. Yeah, so this person feels as though they're not So in terms of commitment, they feel like they're not kind of getting much attention, or they're not putting much attention into it, or you're not putting much attention into it, but they feel like in terms of having a commitment, they're not having much success because you've got the Six of Wands in reverse. So this person is focusing on themselves instead, and they're focusing on their work and their career. Okay, so what they want, they are keeping an open mind. You're so different from your usual type and expectations. So I feel like you're interested into this person in a good way, because you either they're a lot different to what you normally go for, or maybe you're a little bit different, whether it be they have like a set type, and you know, they've kind of seen you and they're like, wow, you know, I don't normally go for that type, but this person, I'm intrigued by them, and there's something that they like about you. It could be vice versa, but I feel like you're both keeping an open mind with one another. Now, they do want things to move forward, so it's like things are on pause. They want to take some time out to reflect, or they've seen that you've taken some time out to reflect, but they do want things to move forward. New beginnings, end of the laser, changing direction offers happiness. So they want to kind of end one cycle with you and start another, okay? They want to go in a better direction with you, okay? Because they feel like they've not had much luck. So now, as an obstacle, so maybe you've not been spending much time with this person, or if you have been, maybe it's just been full of arguments and you've not been able to really enjoy being around this person. But the honeymoon card as an obstacle, this generally symbolises, it's like that honeymoon phase. So it could be, you know, that when you first started things out with this person, things were like really good, and the honeymoon phase has kind of ended. It can also signify that, you know, you've not been spending much time together, or not been having much alone time. And it's like there's unhappiness. It's like what you want is not happening. And then you've got the Five of Cups, which is somebody having regrets, somebody not being happy, somebody sulking. So someone's not getting what they want and they're not happy about it. And it could be that what either you or this person wants is to spend time together. Okay, so those are the obstacles. So, you know, I feel like both work out what it is that you want, spend some time together, and yeah. So the crowning energy, you have heart-to-heart conversations. So you are going to speak to this person, okay? And this person is going to tell you how they feel. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So this person is going to be persistent to talk to you. So we've got the Seven of Wands, which is all about persistence, perseverance. So I don't know if you're going to be a little bit defensive. Again, you know, you are trying to protect and guard your heart, which is fine. So you might be a little bit wary, a little bit guarded, but I feel like this person is going to persist with you. And pages normally bring messages, and the page of Raphael signifies emotion. So this person might, you know, just tell you how they feel, or they want to. So the outcome, you have attraction. So this person really is attracted to you, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you might start going back to enjoying one another's company, because you're going to start enjoying spending moments together. And we have strength. So whatever's gone on, I feel like it is going to be forgiven and forgotten. This is also your card, Leo. So I feel like you're going to get back to yourself, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Now, we also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This also come up for another sign. So if you're dealing with multiple people, or the person that you're speaking to is dealing with multiple people, I feel like one of you is dropping a third-party situation. But there's still a very strong attraction there. Clarification on the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay, so I feel like you are going to communicate with this person. Oh, it's literally just jumped out. The Magician. Yeah, so this person is no longer able to deceive you. It's like the Magician in reverse. It can mean not being able to manifest a situation. However, I'm seeing this as, you know, if this person has been kind of playing around or been playing games, a bit of a trickster, you're able to see right through it. And I feel like with the Eight of Wands here, this is important communication. I feel like you're just going to call them out on their bullshit. So let's switch decks again. What is the outcome in love for Leo 13? What is the outcome in love for Leo 4? Okay. Ooh, this one literally jumped out. the World. So a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So something is coming to an end, or you're starting a new cycle. You're going to get closure with this situation. What is the outcome in love for Leo for 18? Yeah, so you will end up with a soulmate. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. What is the outcome in love for Leo 14? What is the outcome in love for Leo 14? Okay. Yeah, okay. So I feel like you get closure in a situation, and I feel like you do communicate with this person. I feel like you call them out on their bullshit. Okay, they're not able to deceive you with the Magician in the reverse. You have the World, so this is things coming to completion and you kind of getting closure. You have the soulmate card, which is the Two of Cups here, or the Two of Raphael, and you have victory. Okay, so whereas things wasn't too great in the end to start with, I feel like this person is going to start paying you more attention, okay, because this person does really like you, okay, so I feel like they're going to try to maybe tell you how they feel. So I do see a soulmate coming in, and I do see you getting lots of attention and having success with a soulmate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what's going on in your love lives in the comment section. And I hope you have a fantastic, and I hope you have a happy holiday season. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye, Leo.